Hello YouTube, this is William. Sorry for my appearance. I've been in the shop all day working and a little bit grimy, but that's alright. It's all good stuff. If you see things flying around, we're inundated. It's that time of year for the love bugs. So they're giving love to everybody, and ain't much you can do about them, so just grin and bear it and move on. Alright, as the title indicates, this is the introduction to a new model proprietary to the Great Northern Knives web store. This is their design. It's hence has the mammoth stamp on the blade. You've seen the pictures of it, okay? So this has been in the works for several months now. And there was some testing R&D videos that Two Brothers Bushcraft did on YouTube, and I'll put a link to their video in the description box below. This is strictly their design. This is a design that they came up with. They sent me the specs on it and the drawings and everything, and I made it per their specs. So I think it's a great design. I really do. It's kind of along the lines of the SK, sort of, kind of, almost, but not quite. And then it's the Alaskan survival knife is sort of, kind of, almost, but not quite. So it's a little bit different take. It has a little bit sharper point, has a little bit probably about the same belly, but different grinds and things like that. So anyway, without further ado, here she be, right here. See, it has the Scandi, that little sweet spot right there that's so nice. Goes into a saber grind, and then but that Scandi 11 to 12 goes all the way through. So you have the same edge to sharpen, just like all of my Woodsman's grind knives. Has a faceted tip, if you can see that. So it's a reinforced tip all the way to the point. Has a very fine point for stabbing things and that sort of thing. The thickness of this steel is 5/32, so it's a little bit thinner. It's a thinner steel than, say, the survival knife. And I don't have anything that's finished as far as the survival knife, but kind of give you an idea. This is shorter here. The Scandi portion is shorter than it is on the survival knife, as you can see that. Blade's about the same length. This part here is very close. The tip is different. The survival knife has a very slight false edge on the point, but it's not near as well pronounced as this one. This one has a finer point than the survival knife does. And to kind of give you an idea, I'm gonna borrow Rubio's SK here, so just kind of give you an idea of the differences there. The SK has a saber with a gradual grind on it, whereas this has a Scandi going into a saber. So different shapes, tips are different, spines are different. Handle is pretty close to the same. So if you like the handle on the SK, then the handle on this Pathfinder, the Alaskan Pathfinder, would be ideal for you. Okay, so it's about the same handle, and of course they are offered in Sure Touch, and the blues, the greens, the blacks. Here's a green one, and the standard micarta natural green. Anyway, these are proprietary, like I said, to Great Northern Knives, one of my dealers, and the phenomenal knife. It's a little bit like I say, it's 5/32 steel. These are Nitro V, so the first runs of these are being shipped out now. So if you want one of them, get with Jeff or his team there, get with Sean or somebody over there at Great Northern Knives, and they'll fix you right up, because they're being shipped now. And you know, any knives that's shipped out to them, they don't last very long, folks. So if you want one, need to get your name in the hat, and be sure that you got your, and with anything to do with Jeff, or if there's a model that you want and you don't see it anywhere else that I have, then talk to them, because they may do a wholesale order to get some of those in their store if there's enough demand for it. So talk to them and let them know what your desires are. For instance, Jeff contacted me the other day. There's a lot of people wanting the daily chore with a multi-grind. And so he contacted me and said, oh yeah, sure, we can do that. So we've got some of those in the works now that should ship out in about 10 to 14 days. So anyway, just shipped out the first batch of 2 to bones to Great Northern Knives. So if you was looking for a 2 to bone, and then those are hitting their store probably midweek. They were shipped yesterday, 15 of them. So you know those certainly will not last long. And there were some bush tools there, and even some SKs. I think I shipped in 5 SKs or so. So there's Great Northern Knives has a pretty good stock. If you don't see it on their website, be sure and contact them by calling or email. So if you want to get in quick, you best call, because sometimes the email takes second priority to a phone call. That's just life, folks. That's just life. All right. So anyway, exciting stuff. These are the first batch of the Alaskan Pathfinder will be shipped out tomorrow. So those will be in the store mid to late week next week. So if you want one of those, then be sure and contact them. Okay? All right. Till the next one, you guys get in the backyard, whittle on a stick. Be sure and take a child with you, get the opportunity. And don't forget those plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. And we'll catch you again soon. Hey, don't forget Blackie's deal coming up next week. I plan to be there. Provided there's no storms or anything drastic happening, I will be there. All right. No knives, but there'll be knives there for you to touch and feel and play with. But I'm not going to have any for sale. All of those are all spoken for. So anyway, but at least you can handle some, and I'm sure there's all kinds of different knives there from different people that will show up. And be happy to let you look at it and try it out and whittle on a stick. All right, I hope to see you there, and hope you sit around a campfire, and not too close, a small campfire. It's going to be a little warm. And just chew the fat. And anyway, I'm looking forward to that. We'll catch you guys again very soon.